Italian was chosen as the language for opera because it has about 80% vowels, and the vowel sounds are very pure compared to English, let's say. They also have soft consonants in the language, and so it allows kind of melody to be released naturally. It's a very lyrical language. And so what we do in our warm-ups is we want to use those Italian vowel shapes. So rather than going E, A, A, O, U in a very mixed vowel, horizontal way, we want to think very vertical. The tongue is behind the bottom teeth. You have a space between your molars. The jaw is dropped. E, A, O, U. Mi, be, ma. And I don't open my mouth. The tone doesn't have enough space to come out and the throat closes. But as I'm coming up, if I really open and make it more vertical, it will come out. Mi, me, ma, mo, mu. So this is where you want to go, more vertical as you're ascending as well. This is difficult for English speakers sometimes, but you can do it. You just want to try something that's a little bit foreign. Just thinking of softening, kind of like The Godfather, like that really kind of soft jaw. E, A, O, U. And the tongue, the tip of the tongue always wants to meet the bottom teeth, okay, and be kind of nestled in there. Then the sides of the tongue are going to move, and the jaw is going to move to modify the vowel when you move from A to E, A, O, U, etc. We want to use that tongue as kind of our litmus test. And also our jaw, is it relaxed? Okay? It should never be tense here. What you can do with this is you begin on ah, because ah is the most open. Ah. Put your fingers between your molars. Ah. And then from there you move. Ai, ae, ao, ao. Trying to feel the space in your face, like that singerly space. Like the soft palate is lifted. You can do a half yawn to activate that. Ai, ae, ao, ao. There's a lot of space happening, a lot of vertical space within your mouth. This is going to be where the tone lives. And just by modifying your vowels this way in your repertoire, you are going to see a big reduction in tension. You also want to make sure that you open your mouth enough. That doesn't seem to be a major problem for you. You're not really afraid to open your mouth when you sing. But as you ascend, sometimes if you have trouble, just try and bring the jaw down even lower and see if that helps it to open. So now we're going to do an exercise which is going to use both of these things together. We're going to use the breath and we're going to use the vowel shaping. And we're just going to start down on A2. And from A2, we're just going to go up and down a fifth on mi, me, ma, mo, mu. So I won't sing with you down here, but you can definitely find this note, okay? And I'll join you in a little bit when I can. So from here, mi, me, ma, mo, mu. Okay, I almost got there. There, you want to pay attention to the vowel shapes, and you want to make sure that between each sequence, as we're moving up chromatically, that you are filling up the gas tank, that you feel the diaphragm expand, that you feel that the stomach releases abdominal tension, and that you're singing from a very deep place, okay? So here we go. Mi, me, ma, mo, mu. Mi, me, ma, mo. Now here, Toby, now here we're on F, we're going up to the C4. What you want to do is half yawn. Lift everything, and you're going to want to start pointing the note at your forehead, making sure that the breath is really supporting you underneath. This is the area of passaggio, probably for you around the B3 C4. All right. So here you really give yourself that space, that breath control underneath it. The vowel is really open, the jaw drops and relaxes. And here we're pointing towards the forehead in anticipation of that part of our hill where we need to switch gears. Me, me, ma, ma, ma. 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 Me, me, ma, ma. So let me know. How did that go in Kajabi? How was the actual passaggio transition? Since I wasn't able to hear that in your song, I would love to know so that if you need any further guidance, I can help you with that area of your voice.